gleich.
Thank you. It's very, very, very nice to be back here in this room again. Although I think it's a little bit warmer than it was the last time. Tiny bit. Yeah. How's my hair? Is it okay? Yeah, I think it's melting today. It's just a little. Doesn't like the heat. Okay. Don't you trim me bare if you stop me bloom. Thought I left it clear. If you spread me thin or leave me still, I'll pass in time. You can be sure, like those lilacs in June. Lost near the middle way. Compassion has just one rule. The single thing is to remain. Respect and love and pain is change. Don't you trim me bare if you stop me blue. Thought I left it clear. If you spread me thin or leave me still, I'll pass in time. You can be sure, like those lilacs in Are you always free to attain? Emptiness has just one rule: to leave your mind and to while passing time. You can be sure, like those lilacs in June. Ooh, ooh, Thank you very much. Thank you. My hands are sweating. That doesn't happen in Ireland. Only if you're wearing gloves does that happen in Ireland. I'm really not used to this heat, and my skin is very pale. And last year I learned a very important lesson about wearing sunscreen. Not the lesson you think, actually. Of course, I wear sunscreen. It's very important for pale, freckly skin like me. But when you're playing the guitar, you should not wear sunscreen or insect repellent because it damages the, brand new guitar. Problems. Yeah. So. And that guitar lives currently in San Diego. I believe Jules might be watching on the live stream. My girlfriend lives a long way away in San Diego, and the chorus of this song, or there's a refrain in this song that says California on my mind. And when I wrote it because I had been to a songwriting camp in Idlewild in California, and the song was about that. But it's amazing when you sing a song how it develops it develops, your thoughts about it develop and change over time. So now it means something else to me when I sing about having California on my mind. This is called Between the Pines. I'll take the freeway where it leads me, over rivers and desert lands, drive 40 miles to get 1 mile high, to rest between the pines, with California on my mind. There is music in the woods there, among the branches and the leaves, ageless faces with the kindest eyes, rest between the pines, with California on my mind. When the hummingbird it reappears, and the wind changes its tune, and the miles I see are fading, the time to go is soon. Up away the air is thin and clouds are few. We are gathered for to sing out to the trees and to leave our songs, to rest between the pines, with California on my mind. When the hummingbird it reappears, and the wind changes its tune, and the miles I see are fading, the time to go is soon. Pam's to Pines and back again, an eclipse in your eyes. Blue and green are always seen. Look up in Idlewild. When the hummingbird it reappears, and the wind changes its tune, and the miles I see are fading, the time to go is soon. The time to go is soon. The time to go is soon. With California on my mind. Thank you very much. Thank you. I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm slightly worried about the child that's screaming outside. They're okay? They're not being murdered? No, okay. It's a fun scream. Is that what's happening? Okay. Doesn't feel like that, but okay. They're too hot. I think that's probably the problem. I'm one of those people who spent the last couple of years sort of enjoying the Corona times. I had a very productive few years, and I wrote a lot of songs, but I needed some motivation for that, so I started an online songwriting group because I knew that I needed to have something to keep me going. So I started a prompt-based group in August 2020, and it's still going. And I think since then I've written a song every month except for maybe 1.5. There might have been a half song one month. But a few of the songs that I'm going to sing for you tonight come from that period of time of kind of new creation and new songs, and most of them haven't been recorded yet, unfortunately. But we will have a nice video with amazing sound from tonight online after this, which is great. But this next song I wrote a little bit earlier in the year than this. I suppose we've just passed the longest day, but when the clocks change in Ireland and the clocks move forward in spring, if you go into a shop in Ireland, or you're getting your hair cut at the barbers or the hairdressers, or you're maybe in the butcher's getting the dinner for Sunday, and someone's making small talk, you'll hear a lot of people saying, there's a grand stretch. And they're talking about the stretch in the day. And of course, anybody who's been to Ireland knows that grand in Ireland does not mean the same thing that grand does in England. Our grand is just grand. Their grand is grand. So a good stretch. So this is called Turning. Spring forward, the time it changes. There's a grand stretch. Sun is shining, but April showers are just round the bend. Brighter evenings make for longer days. Funny how quickly we change our ways. Without the dark, we can't appreciate the light. You'll find me here as shadows fall into the night. Fall backwards, the clock is ticking. The fire is lit. Cozy blankets and candles burning. A time to reset. Darker evenings make for shorter days. Hibernating I am, set in my ways. Without the dark we can't appreciate the light. You'll find me here as shadows fall into the night. Into the night I am drawn round the back of the world. Turning, 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 turning. Turning, 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 turning. Days, weeks, months, years, repeat. Turning, 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 turning. Turning, 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 turning. Without the dark we can't appreciate the light. You'll find me here as shadows fall into the night. You'll find me here as shadows fall into the night. Without the dark we can't appreciate the light. Thank you very much. I'll blame my sweaty hands. Oh my God. Dankeschön. Thank you. Yeah, sweaty hands. Sweaty hands. So this next song is also a song that came from that period of writing, and I think there's a whole something else happening out there, right? Yeah. What I found in the group is that a lot of creative people are drawn to the sea and to water, and a lot of the prompts that were used in the group were water related and sea related, and I have some songs about the sea already, and I opened the website one day to see that one of the other guys in the group had used a William Turner painting as a prompt, and it was a painting of breakers on a beach, so waves breaking on a shore. And when I saw it, I was like, ugh, another song about the sea. How am I going to write another song about the sea? And so I started looking at the science of waves, and I realized that waves have a tipping point. And I thought, oh, that's kind of cool. I like that. So I decided that that could be a good idea for a song. So this is called The Tipping Point. You made it so I question even things of which I'm sure, casting doubt upon my mind like waves break on the shore. You made it so I don't trust all the things that I am told, but seeing them through new eyes, I find that you're fool's gold. Bend or break, I will leave it all behind. The center of gravity has shifted, and now I see the balance is off. Here in the silence I found my voice. We've reached the tipping point. Yeah, the tipping point. We've reached the tipping point. I've changed, now I am mindful of the folk that I let in, careful of the whitewash when the waters in us spin. You have pushed us to the limit, to the end of the line. The center of gravity has shifted, and now I see the balance is off. Here in the silence I found my voice. We've reached the tipping point. Yeah, the tipping point. We've reached the tipping point. Yeah, the tipping, plunged in darkness for a moment. There's a tiny light ahead. On the line of my horizon, towards which I am led. The center of gravity has shifted, and now I see the balance is off. Here in the silence I found my voice. Where the center of gravity has shifted, and now I see the balance is off. Here in the silence I found my voice. We've reached the tipping point. Yeah, the tipping point. We've reached the tipping point. Yeah, the tipping point. We've reached the tipping point. Dankeschön. Thank you. Thank you very much. Did some of you come to the last time that I was here? None of you. One person. One person willing to admit it. 2 people. Amazing. Thank you for coming back. This is amazing. This is the 50th concert that the guys have put on in this room, and it's very exciting to be the person that's here to do that. And it's been 5 years since I was here, so 5 years, 50 concerts. We need something else. 500 CDs sold at the end of the night. I don't even have that many with me, but if we did that, that would be incredible. So let's see what happens. Not just 5 CDs at the end of the night. That'd be very disappointing. But so then, for those of you that were here the last time, then you might recognize this one. I generally don't play songs that aren't my own, but I started playing the guitar when I was in college, and didn't really practice. I was also studying music, and I was doing singing lessons, and I remember going to my singing teacher, and she was very like this, you know, and I thought, oh, I don't want to sound like that. So I didn't practice that either. But eventually I kept singing anyway, and I kept playing the guitar. But this is one of the first songs that I learned to play. And only because I used to play it with a friend of mine, and he used to play it, and I used to just sing it, and that made it really easy. So now I also play it. But it's a song by Tom Waits. And if you know who Tom Waits is, then you know that I don't sound like Tom Waits. And if you don't know who Tom Waits is, then maybe you should go home and listen to some Tom Waits. This is called I Hope That I Don't Fall in Love with You. Well, I hope that I don't fall in love with you. For falling in love just makes me blue. The music plays and you display your heart for me to see. I've had a beer, now I hear you calling out to me. Well, I hope that I don't fall in love with you. Well, now the room is crowded, there's people everywhere. And I wonder, should I offer you a chair? If you sit down with this old clown, take that frown and break it. Before the evening's gone away, I think that we could make it. Well, I hope that I don't fall in love with you. I hear the night does funny things inside a man. Those old tomcat feelings I don't understand. I turn around to look at you and you light a cigarette. I wish I had the guts to bum one, but we've never met. Well, I hope that I don't fall in love with you. Now I can see that you are lonesome just like me. And it being late, you'd like some company. I turn around to look at you, and you look back at me. The guy you're with has a band split, and the chair next to you is free. Well, I hope that you don't fall in love with me. Well, now it's closing time. The music's fading out. One last call for drinks, I'll have another stout. I turn around to look for you, but you're nowhere to be found. I search the place for your lost face. Think I'll have another round. 'Cause I think that I just fell in love with you. Yes, I think that I just fell in love with you. Oh, I think that I just fell in love with you. Thank you very much. Well done. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Is everybody okay? A little bit warm, we're okay? Yeah, it's okay. We're all in this together, everybody. The camera people, the lighting engineers, the sound guys, me, everybody. We're all in it together. This next song is also sort of a newish one, and I wrote it. I used to work with someone who liked to tell the most outrageous stories. And you'd ask him afterwards if that had really happened, and he would say, "Don't let the truth get in the way of a good story." And at the time I thought, oh, okay. And then I realized that that's sort of how he lives his entire life. A story that doesn't let the truth get in the way. And when I figured it out, I decided I'd write a song about him. So this is called Don't Let the Truth Get in the Way. Martin, I'm going to strum this. I'm really sorry we didn't practice this one. This could be a little bit loud, but I'm just giving you a heads up. He's on it. You put both hands up in the air to make it look like you're not in control. But you seem to have forgotten that we watched you push all the buttons to get you this far. None of your pieces fit together. There are spaces, there's detachment, there's a void. And when you try to fill it, you'll see that nothing, no, nothing can get past the lies. Don't let the truth get in the way. No, don't let the truth get in the way. No, don't let the truth get in the way of a good story now. No, don't let the truth get in your way. You steal from your friends and your lovers, guitars, money, and the rest, and ride the wave of others on coattails, dressed up in distress. Don't let the truth get in the way. No, don't let the truth get in the way. No, don't let the truth get in the way of a good story now. No, don't let the truth get in your way. Your way. Your way. Don't let the truth get in the way. No, don't let the truth get in the way. No, don't let the truth get in the way of a good story now. No, don't let the truth get in your way. No, don't let the truth get in your way. No, don't let the truth get in your way. Thank you very much. Thank you. So obviously I was here 5 years ago, and I'm still doing this job of singing for people. It's going okay. I'm trying. Maybe this time of the year in 2024 was the wrong time to come when Germany is hosting the Euros. But you guys are here, so that's great. Full room. But I live in a very unfortunately named village in Ireland called Kilcock. That's my home. And it number 5. But I spend a lot of time traveling and touring, and a lot of time in Germany. And I've grown to realize that just because my home is an unfortunately named village in Ireland called Kilcock, that it doesn't mean that you can't feel at home in many places. And I have that certainly in parts of Germany when I'm here. And this is where this song came out of, because I feel like, yeah, I can feel at home here. I'd like to play this for my friend Katya. She's not here tonight, but Maybe we can play her the internet version. She's not feeling the best, so. This is called Somewhere I Called Home. Stand where the windmill turned, in the ruins of all I yearned for, where the bluebells they bend and bow in the breeze. Watch how the grass it moves as you walk the path I used to, over the hill crossed down to the sea. Everywhere I go, I'll leave a part of me, and there it will remain. Stronger now without it, the memories are what I take away. And every now and then I get a feeling deep down in my bones. A piece of me it beckons, calling me to somewhere I called home. The spaces your heart is open, surrounded by those you've chosen. When it all comes down to a moment's pause, the road we are on is well worn by those who have already passed on, and the spaces we go are made of us. Everywhere I go, I'll leave a part of me, and there it will remain. Stronger now without it, the memories are what I take away. And every now and then I get a feeling deep down in my bones. A piece of me it beckons, calling me to somewhere I called home. When it's dark and quiet, close your eyes and you'll remember all those places that are sacred to your soul. We all seek something wherever we go, from small seeds, mighty oaks grow. So breathe in the avenue, climb hills and take in the views. Leave no trace, but leave a little bit of you. Thank you very much. Thank you. So to close out the first half of the show before we take a little kleine Pause, ich habe keine Deutsch. I looked back on the video from the last time I was here, and I had learned the word kata before I had come to do the show, and I had forgotten it. Kata, like kind of if you're drunk and you do stupid things, right? Kata. Yeah. Sorry, kata. Kata. My German pronunciation is just not good. But I need to practice. Philip tried to teach me the word for the natural bubbles in a glass of Carla Schula. I didn't learn it, obviously. So, Kulenschula. Was that it? Kulenschula. Thanks, teacher. Thank you. But I think we'll do a couple more songs before we take a kleine Pause. That one I can say. These two songs come from a particular collection of work over the last couple of years. So I started my own songwriting group, but that wasn't really enough for me. I needed more motivation. So I joined another songwriting group that a friend of mine was running, and it was running for 6 weeks. And every week he matched you with another writer, and you worked with that person to write a song, and then the next week you wrote with somebody else, and every week was something different. And in the third week, I was paired with a guy called Jim Murphy from Dublin, who I'd never met before. I didn't know him. And we'd certainly never made any music together. And we were asked to write a song based on a short story by James Joyce from his book Dubliners. So we were asked to write the song for the story Araby. And it came together very, very easily. Has anybody read Dubliners? Yeah, cool. It's easy. It's not difficult. Ulysses, don't try it. Well, maybe you should try it, but I mean, I won't. No, not for me. But Dubliners, it's a very small book. It's only 15 short stories, and it's very accessible. And when we wrote the song, it came together so easily over Zoom and email. This was November 2020. And after the 6 weeks, Jim called me and said, well, maybe we should, write some more together. What do you think? So we went off and we read all of the stories and thought about which ones we liked and which ones we maybe didn't like, or which ones we thought would be easy to write songs about. And then we had a follow-up call, and we were very enthusiastic. And we started off thinking, maybe we'll write 5 songs. We can make an EP, and 5 songs would be cool. And then we were like, but if we're going to write 5, we should just do an album. We need 10 songs. And then that just became, sure. Well, if we're going to write 10, we might as well write 15. And I suppose it was Corona times, so we weren't doing much else. It was the perfect time to do something like that. So over 1 year, we wrote 15 songs, one for each of the short stories in the book. And we recorded an album, and we released it for Bloomsday last year in Ireland in May, or in June, but we released it in May. So I thought I would sing you a couple of the songs from the album. And the first one is a song called Evelyn. And the story is about a young woman who falls in love with a sailor from South America, and they're going to run away together. It's very romantic, except she gets nervous and thinks about her family and worries that if she leaves, they won't be able to look after themselves. So as they're heading to the port, they get separated, and he's calling to her, Evie, come away with me. And there's no end to the story. We don't really know what happened, but I think we can guess that she doesn't go, and Frank goes back to South America on his own. So this is written from Frank's perspective. It's called Evelyn. I remember the day I first saw your face at the house on the road. I was stood by the gate. Then I'd meet you outside the stores every day and see you home. Your father's upset. You met a sailor man, so we met in stealth, and we made a plan. But then you were scared that he might raise a hand, 'cause he's angry as hell when 3 sheets to the wind Time to escape, I'll give you new life in Buenos Aires. I'll make you my wife where the sun it shines, where we can be free, sweet Evelyn. Come away with me. For so many years I sailed on the seas, happy to roam wherever I please. But then I met you, fell head over heels, and now the time's come to settle, my dear. Leave the 2 letters behind in your house for your family and friends, so they'll know you're all right. We'll take the night boat to America South, through the Straits of Magellan, where the future looks bright. Time to escape, I'll give you new life in Buenos Aires. I'll make you my wife where the sun it shines, where we can be free, sweet Evelyn. Come away with me. Here we are now on the sway of the crowd. It's time to board as the boat blows its horn. Chaos abounds, chaos abounds. Come take my hand, Evie, it's time. Quick, take my hand as the boat blows its horn. Chaos abounds, chaos abounds. I know you're afraid, but it's our last chance. Time to escape, I'll give you new life in Buenos Aires. I'll make you my wife where the sun it shines, where we can be free, sweet Evelyn. Come away with me. Dankeschön. Thank you very much. So the next song from that series I'm going to do is the last song in it, which is the last story also in the book, and probably the most famous one, which is a story called The Dead. And it's about a dinner party that takes place on Little Christmas in January in Dublin. And this couple attend, Greta and Gabriel, and a lot of the story is about the party, you know, sort of. It's a dinner party, so they're all sitting around a table, who's carving the turkey, you know, what the latest gossip is, who's doing things they shouldn't be doing, things like that, the normal dinner party gossip. But at the end of the night, Gabriel's waiting at the bottom of the stairs for Greta to come down so they can go home. And she stopped on the way down the stairs because she's heard a song that reminds her of this boy that she loved before she left the west of Ireland. And he came to see her on her last night in Galway and begged her to stay and told her that if she didn't, he'd die. And he was a sickly boy and it was inevitable what was going to happen. But she'd never told her husband this story and had never told her husband that she'd been in love with somebody else before she met him. So when they got back to their hotel that night, she started crying and she started telling him the story and she cried herself to sleep. And he's left kind of with this story in his hands, lamenting the fact that he'd never really felt that sort of love that she was talking about. So this song is a letter from Greta to Michael on that night. We took a lot of artistic license with this one. This doesn't happen in the story, but we wrote, this is what we did. So this is called The Dead. Thanks for listening. This is going to be the end of the first half of the show. We'll have a kleine Pause. We can get some fresh air. What's the German for fresh air? That'll be a good one this week. Frische Luft. frische Luft. Okay, time for frische Luft. Well, not yet, just after this one. Okay. Okay, this is called The Dead. Dear Michael, I think of you tonight as I write these words in January light. For not an hour ago I swear I heard your voice sing the last of Akram. It took me back in time. If we were young again, if life replayed, we could have been a great affair if I had stayed. Oh, this evening I spent at Morcan's ball, a Yuletide dance, the talk of Dublin town. How the hours slip by into the early morn. I turned to face the snow and then I heard your song. If we were young again, if life replayed, we could have been a great affair if I had stayed. Oh, Michael, the ball was gay and blithe. As we raised a toast, a memory came to mind of that night when I had said my last goodbye. Your dark eyes said so much for such a gentle boy. If we were young again, if life replayed, we could have been a great affair if I had stayed. Oh, Michael, dear, that night was oh so harsh, but you came nonetheless to show your heart. Shivering and wet, asked me to stay. Said you'd rather die than live on in dismay. If we were young again, if life replayed, we could have been a great affair if I had stayed. Well, I must go as darkness turns to grey. I often think of you, memory never fades, of what might have been had I not gone away. In sleep I visit you where'er you lay. If we were young again, if life replayed, we could have been a great affair if I had. If we were young again, if life replayed, we could have been a great affair if I had stayed. Kleine Pause.
I can't admit that I'm wanting you tonight. I can't believe that I feel the need to be with you. Just be with you. I never let someone in, even though I've tried. I find a way to pretend so I'll never feel at night. It's an easy life. Whoa, oh, something changed. Somehow you found a way, oh, to get in my brain. Hey, what did you do? How come I'm thinking of you? Well, you're so damn cool. And maybe soon it just flipped a switch, and now the future seems filling pleasure to find this. Oh, 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 sublime infinite. Oh, oh, something changed. Somehow you found a way, oh, to get in my brain. What did you do? How come I'm thinking of you? Well, you're so damn cool. Okay, ich brauche einen Tanzpause. Okay, yeah, so give it. Okay, yeah, I'm a beat. Good, keep it strong. Woo! Good. Boom. Oh, yeah. Oh, oh, yeah. 1, 2. Yeah, watch this. Woo! Woo! Yeah. Keep going. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Something changed. Somehow you found a way. Oh, to get in my brain. What did you do? How come I'm thinking of you? Well, you're so damn cool, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Hey, yeah.
Can relate. The hardest word to say is not very long or complicated. Caught in my throat, my pride denies me. But if not losing you means swallowing my pride, there is something I should say to you. If you'll hear me, I'll say it now. I am sorry, I regret the things I've done, and I apologize to you if for what I did it hurt your feelings. And I'll say the words and I will change the way that I behave, and I will show you that I mean it when I say it. The biggest risk to take is lay down your heart or break it. Just one more chance, would you give me? I'll follow honesty, promise not to let you down. There is something I should say to you. If you'll hear me, I'll say it now. I am sorry, I regret the things I've done, and I apologize to you if for what I did it hurt your feelings. And I'll say the words and I will change the way that I behave, and I will show you that I mean it when I say it. What can I do to make it right? Tell me now, what can I do to make it right? I am sorry, I regret the things I've done, and I apologize to you if for what I did it hurt your feelings. And I'll say the words and I will change the way that I behave, and I will show you that I mean it when I say it. Yes, I will show you that I mean it when I say it. Yes, I will show you that I mean it when I say it. I'm sorry.
Like a modern man, I feel like an Indian. I'm walking down these busy streets, I feel so alone. Things around here change so fast, nothing good ever seems to last. Anything worth anything is given time to grow, and I might look just like a modern man. I feel like an Indian. I might look just like a modern man. I feel like an Indian. Cut the dead wood, strip it back, cover up the tragic facts. There are no stakes left to claim, and there's nowhere left to go. While lords and ladies from on high, choosing to ignore the cries, cruelly they protect themselves from the suffering below. And I might look just like a modern man. I feel like an Indian. I might look just like a modern man. I feel like an Indian. Ridicule me if I say there must be a better way. The market is not infallible, there must be another choice. While powdered faces tell me lies, they confuse and terrorize me. They know I'm addicted and connected to their toys. And I might look just like a modern man, I feel like an Indian. I might look just like a modern man, I feel like an Indian. Exchanging trinkets for your pride, tracking you so you can't hide. They know what to sell you, what you think and where you are. They share images that cause you shame, humiliating freedom's name. They'll give you anything you want, just stay where you are. And I might look just like a modern man, I feel like an Indian. I might look just like a modern man, I feel like an Indian. Na 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 na
Why say I love you when you clearly don't? You only say you want me when I try to go. You got all I've given, I don't have much left. I'm picking up torn rhythms, try to clean up my mess. I'm not the one for you. Can you please make these words feel true, so my heart can make its way? Oh, oh, oh. So why drag this out? Why stretch this lie? I wanna believe it, but all my tears still are dry. Now I'm not ashamed that I've lost this game, but we both know it, so why you still trying to play? My hands waving by to you, but my heart still can't leave this room as my body walks away. Oh, 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 on my way from you, but I keep looking back at you. I swear I'm not the one for you. Excuse me, please just say it's true and let my heart lay. Yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, even though I know, why can't you let me go? Oh, 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 even though I know, why can't you let me go? Oh, 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 even though I know, why can't you let me go?
Feet off the ground,
I don't know if I can help you, but I'll try the best I can. If you tell me that you need me, I'll hold your hand, 'cause I know that you are worth it. But it's something you can't see, and I know that you will get there. Just walk with me. What you are feeling is oh so true. You are all you need and more. I can tell that you are not sure, but I know that makes you tired. So just take a little time now to get inspired. So we'll sit and talk in silence. Then we'll sit and talk with words. And we'll take this on together to get you heard. What you are feeling is oh so true. You are all you need and more. You should know that I need you. You are the only one of you, and I love you. What you are feeling is oh so true. You are all you need and more. I don't know if I can help you, but I'll try the best I can.
Don't be frightened, don't be scared, it happens every day. You're only lying to yourself if you decide to stay. And I know that you worry that he might get to know, so don't tell him where you've been or where you're about to go. Just steal away from him. It's only one commandment, and everybody said, steal away. For you to be free, I've lied for you 1,000 times. Now you can lie for me. Oh, oh yeah. Yeah. Why the hesitation? It happens all the time. You always had it your way, and now I want it mine. And you never were aware of all the things you put me through, all the lies and the shame and the pain and the guilt. Now you can feel it too, and you steal away from him. It's only one commandment, and everybody said, steal away. For you to be free, I've lied for you 1,000 times. Now you can lie for me. And you don't know what I do for you. No, you don't know, no, why you put me through, why you put me through. Steal away from him. It's only one commandment, and everybody said, steal away. For you to be free, steal away from him. It's only one commandment, and everybody says, steal away for you to be free. I've lied for you 1,000 times, now you can lie for me. Steal away from him. It's only one commandment, and everybody says, steal away for you to be free. I've lied for you 1,000 times, now you can lie for me.
Ihr seid die Judges jetzt, okay?
All the loneliness has always been a friend of mine. I'm leaving my life in your hands. People say I'm crazy and that I'm blind, risking it all in a glance. And how you got me blind is still a mystery. I can't get you out of my head. I don't care what is written in your history, as long as you're here with me. I don't care who you are, where you're from, what you did, as long as you love me. Who you are, where you're from, don't care what you did, as long as you love me. And I try to hide it so that no one knows, but I guess it shows when you look into my eyes. What you did, where you're coming from. Oh, as long as you love me. I don't care who you are, where you're from, what you did, as long as you love me. Who you are, I don't care, as long as you love me.
Bucalón ernas me vreg fein Colleen Jasso. Ní ring bo sprele time fein sever galore. Islam kirk e go vede go hev on glanas chiro. Smarinari me besi me tire chone muyo. Rocky me more rock egg Jane of Lana von Glan. Gon coates gon voj, gon gronin bracker billum. Ac de lor na crave, mar clud ac lapos mocion. Soroyacht manam jegus eg fekench harom and al. Bukalacht bio malo, nar clocht misheria. Eg immer tegol, la hoog ven a jassa antlia. Mo chael me mo stor, ni mo jegur chael me mo kiel. Ni mo lom de fog non brog, at me cahev le blien. Bucalón ernas me vregging fein Colleen Jasso. bos brele, time fence ever galore. Islam Kirk go vede, go have on Glenna's cheero. Smyrnari me besi me tire, chonemu yo. Smyrnari me besi me tire, chonemu yo. Dankeschön. Did you get that? Well, Irish. Irish, yeah. So the song is called Bucalone Erna, the boy from Ern. And he's trying to woo a girl. And he tells her he has lots of land and lots of money. And then as the song goes on, he kind of decides he'd rather be out playing with the women on the hills, and decides that the one he's trying to woo, her kiss is not worth the shoes that he is wearing on his feet. Irish men. Some Irish men. This next song that I'm going to play is my most played song on Spotify, making its way towards 1 million plays. Okay. It's a joke really, because it's not. It's inching, making very small steps. It's at 15,000 maybe. But it's getting there very slowly. It's on a lot of yoga playlists apparently. Maybe after the song you'll understand why. But this is called Breathe. Let's start again. Where are my hands? No. What's wrong with me? That's it. Okay, just breathe. You're right. That's it. Okay. Scratch that. We'll start again. Breathe. Landing either side of me, I close my eyes, as now I realize, in a war of words, it's best to wait for silent space and breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Take your time. Look within and breathe in. Wounds will heal, but scars endure and echo on. I hear them cry. Now I realize, in a war of words, it's best to wait for silent space and breathe out, breathe in. Breathe out, breathe in. Take your time, look within and breathe in. Finally, quietly, clarity, and breathe out, breathe in. Breathe out, breathe in. Take your time, look within and breathe, breathe, breathe in. Dankeschön. Dankeschön. Thank you very much. So, the next two songs I wrote with a friend of mine. Well, she's now a friend of mine, but I met her at an open mic night in Dublin, and she got up and sang a song, and I thought, she's amazing, I want to write a song with her. And thankfully, she had the same feeling about me. Meeting songwriters that you want to work with is probably a bit like a romance. Sometimes the person that you like and want to spend time with doesn't want to spend time with you. But Anna and I met up to write our first song together in October 2019, and before I went to her house, after I met her at the open mic night, I Googled her and I found out that she's way better than me. And she had been writing songs with like loads of people. So before Ed Sheeran was famous, she had written with Ed. She'd written with Jerry Halliwell from the Spice Girls. She had a song released by Cliff Richard. And, you know, there's a rule about, it's kind of like an unwritten songwriting rule, that when you go to write songs with somebody who's better than you, you have to bring the ideas. Because the person who's the really good person in the room is not going to give away only their time, but also their good ideas. So you have to bring the ideas. So I had been thinking about it, and I was working on an idea about a song about being on tour but wanting to come home. You know, it's great fun and it's lovely, but it's sweaty, and sometimes you want your own washing machine, your own bed, your own fridge. Oh, a fridge. Currently, I don't have a fridge in the place I'm staying. No fridge. So I got to her house and she said, okay, what do you think we should write about today? And I said, I'd like to write a song about being on tour but wanting to come home. And immediately she said, no, that song's already been written. And maybe she saw the fear in my face after she said it. And she said, okay, well, play me your idea. So I played her the idea I had, and she said, okay, that's a good idea. Let's write this song. So I actually must ask her if she actually wanted to write the song, or if we only wrote the song because I had no other ideas that day. This is called Home I Will Come.
When the sights have all been seen and my feet are tired of my heart chasing all these dreams, when the stage is just another one, oh, home, home I will come. When the bed has too much space, on every lonely corner there's another stranger's face. When the best songs have all been sung, oh, home, home I will come. Sometimes the only remedy is a madness. A family take me back to where I'm from. My feet are on holy ground and the plow is the right way round. I've had enough trips around the sun to know where I don't belong. Home that I will come. I get lost before I'm found. My highs become lows, and my lows, they bring me down. When the rhythm is falling out the drum, oh, home, home I will come. Sometimes the only remedy is a madness. A family take me back to where I'm from. My feet are on holy ground and the plow is the right way around. I've had enough trips around the sun to know where I don't belong. Oh, then I plug myself back in until the well is full again. There is nowhere in this world I'd rather be. Then I wake one morning and the music it is calling, and my soul is longing to be free. It's back out on the road for me. Sometimes the only remedy is madness. A family take me back to where I'm from. My feet are on holy ground and the plow is the right way around. I've had enough trips around the sun to know where I don't belong. Oh, then sometimes the only remedy is a madness. A family take me back to where I'm from. My feet are on holy ground and the plow is the right way around. I've had enough trips around the sun to know where I don't belong. There's nowhere left for me to run. Oh, then I will
Dankeschön. Thank you. Dankeschön. Thank you very much. So she must have liked my idea, because we did write another song together, and we have written other things together. But in the middle of Corona, we were doing a Zoom call, right? I think it was the first time that we'd done it as together. And Anna used to live in England. She's English, and she moved to Ireland because she fell in love with an Irish man. And not one of those other Irish men, like a good Irish man. Brian's a good guy. And she kind of came over, and they lived together for a while before she made the big move of bringing her car. And that was kind of a simple process until she went looking for car insurance. And the morning of the day we were having our writing session, she was trying to get car insurance. When we started the Zoom call, she's like, "What is wrong with this country?" I was like, "What's wrong?" And she'd been on the phone to an insurance company who was asking her all of the regular, normal questions. What's your name? What's your date of birth? What's your address? What's your occupation? So she said, "I'm a songwriter." And the woman at the end of the phone said, "That is unacceptable." Mm-hmm. And then put her on hold to music. So she kind of was on the phone, kind of talking it to me and telling me the whole story. And then she said, "Oh, okay, right, let's just forget about it. Let's write a song. What do you want to write a song about?" I was like, "I think I know exactly what we want to write our song about today." So this is called Unacceptable. Mm-hmm. Did I hear you say what I did? Yeah. Okay, sorry. Did I hear you say what I do is unacceptable? Why is it okay to write off the unconventional? I'm not rock and roll all day. In fact, I am kind of sensible. This doesn't make sense at all. Where would you be without art and music? You'd have a heart, but you'd never use it. Days would be longer, nights would be darker. Fear would be stronger, hope would be harder to find. Don't you think a world of that kind is unacceptable? These assumptions that you make are surely indefensible. You're turning me away as though I am not respectable. No, you never heard me play. For all you know, I could be exceptional. This doesn't make sense at all. Where would you be without art and music? You'd have a heart, but you'd never use it. Days would be longer, nights would be darker. Fear would be stronger, hope would be harder to find. I don't want a world of that kind. I want the colors and shades, all the movements and shapes, all the sounds that we make, the beautiful escape. Be without art and music? You'd have a heart, but you'd never use it. Days would be longer, nights would be darker. Fear would be stronger, hope would be harder to find. I don't want a world of that kind. Oh, where would you be without art and music? You'd have a heart, but you'd never use it. Days would be longer, nights would be darker. Fear would be stronger, hope would be harder to find. I don't want a world of that kind. It's unacceptable. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay. So I had the idea for this song long before I was ever a songwriter. About 20 years ago, I thought that I liked the idea that magnets, when they're turned the wrong way around, they push each other away. And I thought, that's kind of a cool idea. If I ever write a song, I'd like to write a song about that. So 20 years ago, I filed it away in my brain. And a couple of years ago, I remembered it. And I wrote this song. And and it ended up on a US television series, which sounds fancier than it is. Not like on a Grey's Anatomy or a big television show like that. But it did end up on a show called Ireland with Michael, which is a kind of like a travel tourism show about Ireland. This guy, Michael Londra, who used to sing in Riverdance, has this show, and he takes people around Ireland and shows them Ireland, but he does a show and he kind of finds really cool, like he would love this place. He would come in here and he'd interview Martin and Philip and talk about what they're doing with the young people and how it's bringing something to the community, and he loves this idea. So he finds really cool little projects that are happening around the country and also adds in music, and he asked me to be in it. But when I heard that it was coming out at the beginning of the year, I sort of panicked because the song was not available on the internet. So if you wanted to listen to it, apart from it being on the show, you couldn't find it. So I had to ring all my friends really quickly and say, we have to record this song. We have to, So the drums were recorded in San Diego. The guitar and the vocal was recorded in Dublin. The bass was recorded in Clare. Anybody who came to see Jer and Trevor, Jer played the bass on that. And then we had the strings recorded in Budapest. As you do, But this is called Magnets, and it's on all of the places that you might listen to music. It's there now. Not before, but it was. It is now.
I am the center of a whirlwind. You are the wind in my hair. Whirling, twirling, swirling round. Even when the chips are down, you are there. I am a boat on the ocean. You are the swell breaking over. Waves that spray incessantly, bashing hard incredibly, it keeps me afloat. I prefer the silence. You would take the crowd, and I would see the blue skies. You would see the clouds. While we both are magnets, some days we find we are turned the wrong way round. You beam the sun that lights the morning. I breathe the moon and I take the night. Dusk and dawn are moments of glory. In the days we love, there's always some light. I prefer the silence. You would take the crowd, and I would see the blue skies. You would see the clouds. While we both are magnets, some days we find we're turned the wrong way. But when we come together, nothing comes between. Yeah, when we come together, you wouldn't believe that I would take the silence. You would take the crowd, and I would see the blue skies. You would see the clouds. While we both are magnets, some days we find we're turned the wrong way. I will take the silence. You can have your crowds, and I will see the blue skies. We'll always need some clouds. While we both are magnets, some days we find we're turned the wrong way. now is a really good time to turn off your mobile phone if you forgot to do it. It's okay. Philip, was that part of your announcement? Yes. Okay. I thought the Germans were rule followers. Genau. Apparently not. You rebels. Okay. Have any of you been to Ireland? Yes. I love that. Amazing. Has anyone been to Ireland and been outside of Dublin? Yes. Great. Has anyone been to the West Coast? Yes. Excellent. That's the best part. Although my mother texted me yesterday and told me that it felt like a winter's day when she was like yesterday. And I was in Cologne and it was 33 degrees. And I just didn't understand how it could possibly not be warm everywhere because it was so hot yesterday. Like we don't get 33 degrees in Ireland. That's not ever. Like a really, really extremely hot day in Ireland, maybe 28. And maybe once every 3 years. I mean, really. So, yeah, yesterday the concert was like a sauna. But now I know that for my next summer European tour that I need to rehearse in a sauna. And then I'll be fine. I'll be prepared. Yeah. Very warm. I feel like it's cooled down a little bit now, though, right? It doesn't feel so... Yeah, my hands aren't sweating so much, so I know that I'm cooler. And that little ice pack helped me, definitely, at the interval. We didn't catch that on camera, but you missed out, anybody who's watching online. I had a little ice pack. It was great. But this next song is... It's the title track of an album that I recorded in Nashville in 2018 and released in October 2019, and then COVID happened and I had 1,000 CDs in my bedroom. Because we buy CDs as artists thinking that we're going to get the opportunity to play the songs and that people might buy them, and then COVID made sure that didn't happen. I call it my song that's a love song to the west of Ireland, because Ireland is a small place. Anybody who's been there knows that you can drive across it very, very quickly. Up and down is a little bit longer, but driving across it does not take so long. And everywhere is pretty much near the sea. Not directly, but you can get there fairly quickly if you really want to. But it took me a really long time to realise that I love to be by the sea. And I would go to the beach and collect stones and shells and put them in my pocket. And maybe I might put that coat or jacket into the car and not wear it again for a couple of months or whatever. And then I'd put it back on me and put my hand in my pocket and find the little treasure that would remind me of my happy place by the sea. So all of that kind of feeds into this song. This is called This Secret. Take me west of the city. Take me down by the sea. Where the waves kiss the shoreline. Oh, where the sea it kisses me. Take my hand, we'll go walking. Take the lead on the sand. Where has been now. Oh, where the wind meets the land. Stones in my pockets and salt on my skin. There's diamonds among us, there's beauty within. In light and in music, in shells at my ear. Oh, whisper this secret, it's happiness here. Take a boat to the island. Take a look back at the land. Where my name sounds so different. Oh, where in the harbor we swam. Stones in my pockets and salt on my skin. There's diamonds among us, there's beauty within. In light and in music, in shells at my ear. Oh, whisper this secret, it's happiness here. Happiness here. Happiness here.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So we're coming to the end of the show. I've got a couple of songs left, but I wondered how you might feel about joining me. Deathly silence. Wow. Is that because the cameras are on? Are you just very shy? Okay. Well, I can teach it to you, and if you want to sing it, you could sing it. It's not difficult. It's 3 words. Repeat it. Does that make it sound a little bit more palatable? Yeah? Okay. Thank you. I love that you're speaking for the entire room and the rest of the people are going, no. So the words of the chorus are hold on hard. Not heart, but hard. Hard. So hold on hard, hold on hard, hold on hard. Hold on hard, hold on hard, hold on hard. Okay, so far so good. Okay, now, can you sing? That was very enthusiastic and optimistic, perhaps. Okay. Let's see what you think of this. Okay, you ready to learn it? Yes. Okay, so it's like you're gaining momentum, and the enthusiasm is just like spreading amongst you. I love it. I was going to say it's confectious. It's not contagious and infectious. Together, confectious. So, hold on hard, hold on hard, hold on hard. Hold on hard, hold on hard, hold on hard. Hold on hard, hold on hard, hold on hard on your own. Hold on hard, hold on hard, hold on hard. Amazing. And you're in the darkness, so nobody can see it. They can only just hear you, so it's fantastic. I love it. Okay. You'll feel it when it's going to happen, but I'll give you the nod, right? Or the wink. I probably won't wink at you because it might throw me off, but I'll be like, right? My cue will be very obvious, okay? Okay, so this is called Hold On Hard. Okay. You ready? Yes. Okay, great. Oh, yes, come on. Are you this enthusiastic about the football? No, me neither. That's why I booked a tour when the Euros were on. I didn't even, didn't check. Okay. White knuckles, cold sweat. Check my breath as I get back up again. Shake it off, it's light rain. Chin up, might be worth the pain. Ink on paper, steel on wood. Parts and pieces if we could not recognize. If it's not repeated, then it dies. So nib down, it's worth a try. It's not on a lick or a promise. I don't play a deck of cards. Dreams can make gold dust, but only if you hold on hard. Hold on hard, hold on hard, hold on hard. Hold on hard, hold on hard, hold on hard. Martin, we're starting a choir! Same time next week, right? We'll all show up, we'll just sing some songs together. Okay. Now I've forgotten. Something about no, this tightrope, fine. Okay, I got there. Stay aligned, keep your eyes on the road ahead. Turning up to the page. Head up, might be worth the wait. It's not on a lick or a promise. I don't play a deck of cards. Dreams can make gold dust, but only if you hold on hard. Hold on hard, hold on hard, hold on hard. Hold on hard, hold on hard, hold on. There she goes now, precious metal parts. Hold on, I don't know how to let go of my heart, 'cause it's not on a lick or a promise. I don't play a deck of cards. Dreams can make gold dust, but only if you hold on hard. Hold on hard, hold on hard, hold on hard. Hold on hard, hold on hard, hold on hard. Hold on hard, hold on hard, hold on hard. Hold on hard, Thank you very much. Okay. Okay, we'll leave you with this one. Ooh. I started writing this song about a friend of mine. I thought she was being stupid. She was doing stupid things. And I thought somebody needed to tell her. So I was going to do it in a song. And as I was writing the song, I realized that maybe the song was not about her. Maybe it was about me. So I had to take it back. And I think sometimes in life we end up meeting people who are meant to teach us lessons, you know. And sometimes we learn those lessons very easily and we quickly move on to the next lesson. And sometimes we don't learn the lesson. And many years later of learning, somebody else comes along to teach us. And then maybe a third person maybe even can come to teach you. But I think the lesson is not to really give yourself too hard of a time. And be gentle with yourself. So I'll leave you with this one. I want to sing it for Martin and Philip and all the gang on cameras and lights and sound for doing such an amazing job. There's a social media team here as well tonight. It's amazing. They've been working so hard since I got here, and I just think that it's an incredible thing that they're doing. So, Martin, thank you so much, and Philip for having me back for the 50th concert. This is very, very cool. Thanks to you guys for coming out. A couple of weeks ago, Philip emailed me and told me that tickets weren't going so well and maybe we wouldn't have a full room. So I'm very excited that we do tonight. And I hope you're glad you came. So yeah, thanks for coming. I'll be here when I finish and we can chat. But yes, this is called Let Go.
Now I see the people I've been drawn to teach me more. When to leave and when to stay and when to close the door. Words that drift with no real sense of what you really mean. A tango web of push and pull, but you would not agree. I don't think I'm stupid. I don't think I'm blind. I just think there's a part of me that sees good in every kind. But I gotta let go. I gotta let go. Whoa, go. Blinded by the love of it, the truth is hard to see. Those that cross our paths are there to bring us to our knees. Reminiscing on our past, the memories good and bad. Gathered up, I'll not forget the lessons that I've had. I don't think I'm stupid. I don't think I'm blind. I just think there's a part of me that sees good in every kind. But I gotta let go. I gotta let go. Whoa, go. sight has shown me all your ways, and I will take it all today, but I gotta let go. I gotta let go. Whoa, go.
Okay. I have a friend, an Irish friend, he plays music in Switzerland. And one of his first gigs, people were shouting, is it Zugabin? Zugabin, right? And he was really confused because he thought they were saying Flughafen. Flug. He was like, okay, I'll go home now. Okay, well then I will borrow a song to finish tonight. Do you want an Irish song or an American song? Irish. Okay. Wow. No pressure. Okay, so let's do this one. Well, I stood before the ocean in the middle of the night, and 'cause I loved her so I asked her then if she would be my wife. Then I closed my eyes and waited, and I listened for an answer, until she kissed my feet and whispered, I cannot give you my hand, sir. Then as she walked me up and down along the shore, she said, you're far too young to marry me, for I am old as old can be. And I've been wed with many men, but for all my love I've far outlived them all. So I went to her the next night, all married up with wine, and I asked her for her long blue hand, for to hold it there in mine. And then once again I waited, and I listened for a while, until I heard her voice come crashing in the waves that broke all around for miles and miles. She said, how could I place my trust in thee when I am bound and you are free? See, so many men have took my hand, and so many of them left me for the land. There were fishermen, whalers, seamen
men and sailors. But for all, it's just me and the moon. And for each star above me, 10 more have loved me. How could it be different with you? So when it was quiet on the third night, I said, my life is in your hands. You can keep me for the time I have, or I lie here on the sand. And it was quiet on the third night, as I took off my shoes. And as I walked into her arms, she said, sure, what have I to lose?
Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay. Okay, this. So that last song was a song by an Irish songwriter called Declan O'Rourke. And it sounds like an old Irish song, but it's not. He only wrote it about 15 or 20 years ago. And it's called Marrying the Sea, you see? All of the creatives like the sea. And I realised as I was singing it that I gave a set list to the guys earlier and I didn't put that song on it. But I did put this next one on it just in case. And this song, you'll have noticed that I changed the tuning of the guitar towards the end of the first set. So all of the strings are in tune. It's like open D, so I can... It's all just chords, so it's D or E. But the reason I write songs in this tuning is because of this next song. And I wanted to be able to sing this song, but I figured I couldn't retune my guitar or bring a second guitar just for one song. So I had to start writing songs in this tuning so that I could do that. It's still warm. It's still warm. Okay. I'm still sweating a little bit. So this is Joni Mitchell's song. Thank you so much for coming tonight and spending your evening with me. And maybe we'll be back for the 100th gig or something. Maybe we can... Yeah, well... What number was the first gig that I did? Do we know? The 6th. Only the 6th? I missed the 5th by 1. 5 to 500. No, or 5 to 500. 5 to 50. 6 to 50. Okay. So then I need to come back. Let's make it 100. So maybe 94. So 94 and 6. Maybe I should just keep coming. Like all the time. I'll be here next week. But thank you so much for coming tonight. And you're very lucky to have this in your community. I think it's an amazing thing that the guys do. And it's a pleasure to be here. And I would love to come back at some point. So thanks for listening. And we'll see you again.
Rows and flows of angel hair and ice cream castles in the air and feathered canyons everywhere. I've looked at clouds that way, but now they only block the sun. They rain and they snow on everyone. So many things I could have done, but clouds got in my way. I've looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow it's cloud illusions that I recall. I really don't know clouds at all. Moons and Junes and Ferris wheels, the dizzy dancing way that you feel, and every fairy tale comes real. I've looked at love that way, but now it's just another show. You leave 'em laughing when you go, and if you care, don't let them know. Don't give yourself away. I've looked at love from both sides now, from give and take, and still somehow it's love's illusion that I recall. I really don't know love at all. Tears and fears and feeling proud to say I love you right out loud. Dreams and schemes and circus crowds. I've looked at life that way, but now old friends are acting strange. They shake their heads and they tell me that I've changed. Well, something's lost and something's gained in living every day. I've looked at life from both sides now, from win and lose, and still somehow it's life's illusion that I recall. I really don't know life. I've looked at life from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow it's cloud illusions that I recall. Love's illusions that I recall. Life's illusions that I recall. I really don't know life. I really don't know life at all.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.